Part 7. Imagine this. It's 1899, the Philippine-American War is in full swing. But what if things went differently? What if the Philippines didn't just fight off the Americans, but actually won? What if instead of becoming a US colony, they became the ones calling the shots in the Pacific? In this alternate history, everything changes. Get ready to explore a world where the Philippines stands as a global superpower.
The war kicks off in 1899, and the Philippines' revolutionary forces are ready to face off against the mighty U.S. military. But what if, instead of retreating into the mountains, General Aguinaldo and his guerrilla fighters launch a series of brutal surprise attacks that catch the Americans completely off guard? Imagine the U.S. military stuck in a jungle fight they just can't win.
Part 1.2. Instead of retreating, Aguinaldo leads a successful counteroffensive, forcing American troops into a humiliating surrender. The United States is forced to acknowledge the Filipino independence movement. Manila becomes the center of the Pacific, not Washington. With America in retreat, the Philippines doesn't just get its independence, it skyrockets into global dominance. The Philippines doesn't follow the traditional superpower model. Instead, it rises as a political and economic powerhouse in the Pacific. Think about it. Manila is now the center of trade, and the world's most important financial deals are being signed there, not in New York or London. Imagine this. Instead of the US being the most important country at the United Nations, it's the Philippines. Other world leaders are now flying to Manila to negotiate, while Washington is left trying to figure out how to survive in the shadows. Fast forward to the 1960s. The Philippines is now leading the space race. Forget Neil Armstrong, imagine a Filipino astronaut planting the first flag on the moon. In this alternate reality, the Philippines doesn't just catch up with space exploration, it leads it. Manila has the first space station, and Filipino scientists are the ones setting the agenda for the entire world. While America is still sending rockets to the moon, the Philippines is already on Mars. The US has no choice but to follow the Philippines' lead in space exploration. By the 1980s, the Philippines isn't just dominating in politics and space, it's crushing the global economy. Manila becomes the center of international finance. The Filipino peso replaces the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. Countries scramble to make trade deals with Manila. Forget Wall Street, it's all about Manila Street now. While the US is trying to figure out how to deal with their debt, the Philippines is handing out economic advice like it's candy. Countries like China, Japan, and even the European Union are knocking on Manila's door to get a piece of the action. It's not just politics and economics that are changing. Filipino pop culture is taking the world by storm. Forget Hollywood, Manila becomes the entertainment capital of the world. P-pop dominates the charts, and Filipino actors and directors rule the global box office. You thought you knew Hollywood? Well, now it's Manila Wood. Movies like Titanic starring Ann Curtis and Ding Dong Dante, or Iron Man featuring James Reed. This is what the new world of entertainment looks like. Don't forget, the Avengers would now be a whole Filipino cast. And here's the big picture. In this alternate timeline, the Philippines isn't just a regional power. It's a global superpower, leading the world in every area. The US? They're playing catch-up trying to figure out where it all went wrong. So what if the Philippines won the Philippine-American War? In this world, they wouldn't just be a footnote in history, they'd be leading it. The Philippines would be the power players, making the decisions that shape the 21st century. Meanwhile, the US would have to learn from their former colony.